You want to know how to check on a property after you've acquired a note, whether it's occupied or vacant, and see what's going on with that property? If you do, then check out this video. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Chris 70 with 70 Mortgage Note Investments, where we provide sage advice to empower you to take control of your future financial independence through mortgage note investing. So today we want to talk about companies that check on property status for you and can do a multitude of things. And many of these properties fall under the name of a preservation company. Now, most people think preservation means to preserve or keep intact. But preservation companies have a wide gamut of services that they provide. For example, things that I do is I send mine out every 3 to 6 months to check on the property, to check on the status. And if it's vacant, depending on your loan agreement, you might be able to go in there, secure the property, winterize it, start taking care of the property, mowing lawn, and so forth to alleviate potential fines that may go against the property. So preservation companies can do a lot of different things. So it's an open myriad of things that they can do for you, which is important, and it's really a blessing to have them as a team member as part of one of your vendors. So how do you find these companies? And typically there are some that are local, which sometimes may be more cost effective, but then you have to have a wider gamut or wider range, or you can go with a nationwide company. And that's typically what I do. There's many of them out there, from Safeguard, Spectrum, and just many others that you could use. There's not one that's right or wrong. Some of them do well in certain areas and not as well in others. So you have to kind of vet that process. And unfortunately, there's really no way to vet them in that instance, except for by trial and error, unfortunately. But when you are looking to get signed up with a preservation company, here are some of the questions that you should pose to them or ask them. Is what states do they work in? What are their services? And what are their fees associated with those services? These are important that you want to understand what these fees are so you can correlate them with the services. For example, some places may charge a property inspection, and it depends on the type of inspection. There's no contact. There's contact inspections. You can send them as a door knocker. You really want to understand the lists of the services that they do provide. And also, it's very important, ask them for copies of reports that they provide, because some of them may provide a 1-page report. Others could provide a 5-page report. It's very different on the number of reports they provide and also the pictures. Sometimes if you do a inspection on the interior property, you may get 1,700 pictures, but all of them are zoomed in so close, you have no clue what you're looking at. Others will do both of, here's a picture of the room, here's some things going on in the room, which is beneficial for you. Some of them you can even ask, will they do a video, from that perspective? So very important to understand what it is they do, because again, not all of them are the same. So I wanted to share this information with you about preservation companies. And again, a few tips that I mentioned earlier, I recommend, especially in cold weather states, have them check occupancy status right before winter, and also maybe during winter as well, especially after a snowstorm. If a property is occupied, it's an easy indicator to tell whether a property is or isn't. If the sidewalk in the yard has been in the driveway has been shoveled. So a few little things just to tips I wanted to share with people as part of understanding preservation companies. But a lot of people I know, when they start out, really don't understand these companies exist. So I wanted to bring them to light for you. So thanks for watching. As always, click on the subscribe button below and tell us your feedback. What are some of the stories that you've used, or some of the unique ways you've used a preservation company in your business? And also tell us who you like to use. So share those in the comments below. And as always, make sure to listen to the Good Deeds Note Investing podcast. Check out our membership group at 70investments.com/join. And we look forward to hearing from you. And as always, go out and do some good deeds.